Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Indigo here. Hope you're having a good day or good night, whatever time it is when you watch this video. Okay. Girl, I had a dream. I had a dream. I had a dream. It was crazy. Like, I was surrounded by a bunch of beautifully cocoa buttered black women that just radiated like the sun itself, and I was like, damn, what the fuck? Who aunties is this? Like, somebody auntie came pick me up? Like, hey, girl, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on in my life right now, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I don't know if I should talk about like who I seen in my dream. I don't know if I should talk about. I don't know what I should talk about, to be completely honest. All I know is that, first of all, I just woke up and I look crazy as hell, but the sun is clearly my best friend. And then last night I had some like big ass revelation, or at least I would call it that. That's like crazy because a lot of this tarot shit, I be feeling like it just be people, spirit, like even when you think about God, like God will put you in situations to make you learn, right? And like your spirit guides will guide you along your journey, but it's like ultimately like you have free will to make the choice, right? And it's like you would get downloads or premonitions or whatever, and I guess like that's supposed to go, well, it goes into you like making your choices or making your final decisions or whatever. And like I was just thinking about reflecting on my childhood, and like when I gave birth, like it was a very traumatic experience, to be completely honest. The part of it that was traumatic was like when they would check to see like how many centimeters dilated, you would be like, they were very abrasive, aggressive, and they triggered like a lot of memories from my childhood. And like postpartum, I definitely experienced like symptoms of like depression, and um I definitely recalled a lot of memories from my childhood of me being like sexually abused by my parental figure. And like I yeah, I definitely remember a lot more than than I would like to, but yeah, I definitely understand why, like, how those experiences go into your preferences in life. Like, it's all like really simple. And like a lot of this shit I don't really like to talk about on camera. Like, I feel like I'm very vulnerable, more vulnerable than most people on the internet. And I think I'm starting to be like triggered by it, just because everybody expects for me to expose certain things and like say certain things. And it's like a lot, people still forget that I have a choice, like, and what it is that I choose to share, and what it is that I don't choose to share. And if I don't choose to share something, it has absolutely nothing to do with, you know, me hiding anything. It has everything to do with me feeling like I have the right to my own privacy, and that I've been open and vulnerable enough with people to the point to where like I don't always have to go into depth or detail about certain things. Um, and then like of course there's like hella legal shit going on behind the scenes, right? So it's like I'm helping out quote unquote cases. Like this shit isn't even real to me. Like, not to say that it's not existing. I'm just saying that like it's not real to me in the sense of how can I say this? Like the whole in my head, like a court case requires you to go to court. It requires you to talk to law officials directly. It doesn't require you to be using your intuition and posting what needs to be known on social media for like law officials and blah blah blah. Like being a helping hand is cool, but like also a lot of this shit is attached to trauma and traumatic ass experiences, and I don't really feel like people give that side of it enough credit in the sense of understanding like some decisions and some choices aren't the best made, and like maybe people don't want to talk about them because after growing and reflecting on them they realize like, oh, maybe that wasn't the best decision, or I made this decision because I was being influenced, or certain things that just make you feel differently about choices that you've made in your life. And it's like not having regrets and like being ashamed of something is completely fucking different, right? And I don't know, I've just been reflecting on that for the last couple days, but then like spirit, like especially when it comes to love, right? Because like your relationship with your parental figures kind of shape and mold how it is that you go about obtaining relationships or being in love with another. And because a lot of my sexual trauma was experienced with older men, like I've always went after or just been entangled with men that are significantly older than me. And like I don't really feel like it's a problem, but I do feel like knowing what it's attached to and like continuing to subject myself to it isn't, I don't know, I just feel like everything that I'm doing right now, everything that I'm part of is requiring me to step outside the box. And like there are perceptions of other people that are readers that like in the past I like held on to these perceptions because I'm like, oh, this person gives good advice, blah blah blah. But like yesterday I was working out and like my Akashic records started downloading while I was working out, and like the truth of the matter is that like I can only like take so much advice from people, individuals who are born on this planet to be a part of this planet, to be of this planet. And it doesn't take away from the gifts or the abilities, but there are some people who believe like aliens aren't real, like you're from Earth, like blah blah blah. And I'm just like, nah, bitch, but that's not the truth, right? Because that's not my truth. That doesn't mean that their truth is any less real or significant than mine. It's just like that's not my truth. So I have to stand up and speak on my truth. And like, I feel like the fact of the matter is that I put all the pieces together of like all the people who have been working against a specific type of union because they don't necessarily agree with it or it doesn't fit their prerogative, so to speak. Um, and like it's interesting actually, but I will say that I've only ever had one deep premonition of being with someone, starting a family with someone. Like, there's only one person that I actually see all these memories with and, like, doing all these things with. And then, like, everybody else, there's absolutely none of those things. I don't have premonitions of starting a family with them. I don't have memories of being with them in the future or, like, doing certain things together. So I'm aware of the fact that like they're just a season and not a lifetime. And then I'm like aware of the person that I'm supposed to spend like a lifetime with. But it's like needing to learn certain lessons and having to have certain understandings until you get to that point is also very important, right? Because it's like bringing two evolved beings together, right? I fucking hate this truck. Like, I fucking hate this truck. I hate this truck so much because this man has been here for forever and he just won't leave. And I'm just like, why are you still here? But anyways, it's the sound. I'm like really sensitive to sound right now. But all of that to say, it's like even when you like, I don't know how to explain this in a sense that it will make sense. Like even when you have gifts and abilities, like the divine at times will strip that away from you to put you through a human experience to learn very valuable lessons about your human existence on this earth before you get to the realization of who you are beyond this realm. And like even like in my childhood, like I have a specific time in my childhood that I remember. Like the rest of my childhood I don't remember, and I don't feel like it's because of uh because like I was too young or whatever. I just feel like people really like took me out of a space, made me forget that entire existence, and then brought me here. Like even when I think back to a child, like I'm like I remember having the memory as a kid and like how did I get here? Like I'm not supposed to be here. Like this isn't my family. Like these aren't my like family members. Like it's just like this really deep like like how did I end up here kind of energy. And then I just always remained aware of the fact that like okay, these are not my family members. These people clearly do not love me. That always stayed in the forefront of my mind. But as a human, I still have to experience the human emotions and the human feelings and everything like that because that's what goes into the ascension process. Like that's why we're reincarnated here on Earth to be human. It's to go through those things and to grow and heal and transcend and go back to our final form. Like, girl, I'm just like shit be deep, and I feel like I be talking, but I be feeling like people don't be understanding what I be saying. They don't be understanding what I be saying. They just be like, "Oh, that sounds good, true," but they don't really understand what I'm saying because they're not also experiencing it. It's like I'm speaking from a perspective of an experience of a person who, or a entity, a thing that most people are not. And most people claim to be because they have certain qualities or certain attributes. But truth of the matter is that it only goes so far. Or they've only chosen to go so far because they've subjected themselves to only caring about and being focused on the material realm, which is the earthly realm. Like, I feel like in my head, like, I'm supposed to be worried about, like, how I'm gonna get this and how I'm gonna get that, and, like, bringing myself out of poverty. But I don't feel like I'm in poverty, bitch. I feel like the world just been providing for me. Like, I feel like I'm chilling. Like, this is my little castle. I'm chilling, and everything's being taken care of. Like, like I'm not. I don't feel no type of way that I don't have like the things that a person would need, or I don't know. Like, it's not my fault. Motherfuckers don't love me, and motherfuckers turn their back on me, and motherfuckers don't want to help me. Like, that's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault. People was doing shady shit to me and making me feel some type of way. Like, God gave me the path that He gave me because He knew I had absolutely no problem being stripped of absolutely everything, and that I was willing to give up everything in order to reach the point that it was that He needed me to reach in healing and just evolution, my evolution in general. Like, and not a lot of people chose the same road, and that's fine. Like, it's not for us to all be the same, right? I'm just like, bitch, I'm not from this planet. This planet is not even from this planet. This planet is actually a fucking illusion. This planet isn't real. Earth isn't real, bitch. Most of the shit they teach you in science isn't real. Or the shit they teach you in history isn't real. The names that they give all this shit, like, it's not real. It just goes into serving the spell in which the earth is under, which would make you believe that earth is real, a real place. And that's how it works. Like, people need some type of validation for being on this realm, because if they didn't have it, they would lose their fucking mind. If shit just didn't make sense to people, they would lose their fucking mind. And I'm one of them motherfuckers where, like, shit that don't make sense makes sense to me. I'm just like, yeah, that bitch is definitely a reptile, and that's why she don't eat. Like, she don't need to eat. She just survives off of cheese and crackers because she's a reptile. Like, that's logic to me. Shit, I don't fucking know. It's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on, a lot not going on. And I just feel like at this point where, like, I'm not really looking for advice. Like, I'm more so looking for other perspectives on the situation at hand. But the truth of the matter is that the divine has already given me all the guidance and awareness that I need for the situation. And do I think it's fucked up that people have the right to, like, even the shit with this, like, my phone being tapped in, law officials looking into my phone, like, it's crazy how same people same people that come up against you also try to help you out, like, in the sense of, like, oh damn, I was wrong, I was guilty, and I could go to prison for this shit. Like, and I really hope that people don't think, because I got this download a while ago, like, somebody said to me, like, oh, we'll give you, the money, like, we don't have to go to court. Like, exposure is key. Like, you need to be exposed. Like, people just want me to settle out a court so that they don't get found out for being who it is that they are, and then all their fucking covers get blown. Meanwhile, you've tried to expose me and paint a picture of me being a certain type of person, and now that perception is just all the fuck out there. It's just plastered everywhere. while you still get to walk in the light of this person that you are, that you're supposed to be. Like, no. I need public apologies. I need public recognition. I need public everything. Because, like, y'all put all my shit on blast. Like, there's motherfuckers that know shit about me that shouldn't know shit about me if people would just mind their fucking business. But I don't know how deep this shit go. Apparently this shit so deep it go back from when, bitch, before the aliens was like, okay, you need to have this baby, and they put my little alien seed in my mom's belly, and she fucking had me. Like, apparently this shit is really deep. So I don't fucking know. I guess I'm just tired of like people trying to run away or just pretend like shit don't exist, or not be honest on their part. Like, everybody wants me to be honest, but while everybody else just gets to fucking lie, continue to lie, that bothers me. Or continue to just not be truthful. And then it'd be like the deepness of it, like the severity of the situations, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like negatively about it. I guess I have this feeling around me that's like people waiting for me to do the things that they said that I was doing, and that people keep sending people in my life for me to do the things that they expect for me to do. And it bothers me because it's like, after you've been proven wrong once, it's like, do you repetitively need to be proven wrong, or are you just trying to make a way so that you don't have to come clean and confess your sins? Because that's what it's really starting to feel like. And then at this point, it's starting to feel like, even if you do owe me some shit, it's kind of like, I don't even care to want it. Like, I just want to get far away from you, because like, you remind me of everything that's wrong with this world. And then, like, even in the way that you're trying to make it right reminds me of everything that's wrong with this world. Like, and it just makes me sick, to be completely honest. And like, I just want to go somewhere and be with somebody that's not wearing a mask, and that isn't fucking false, and that doesn't have ulterior motives, and wants me to be happy just as much as I want them to be happy. And like, there is one person in the world where I feel like I can actually be in that space with, and it be comfortable. And like, I don't even care if it comes with not having whatever the fuck. Like, fuck that shit. I haven't had it this far. I'm willing to work for everything it is that I need so that I can do everything that it is that I want to. Like, that's how I feel. So even when it comes to like, oh, you get a huge payout, or this happens or that happens, like, I don't even care at this point. Like, I just want to be fucking left alone, bro. Like, I want to be left alone. I just want peace in my life, and I want to be left the fuck alone. I just want to eat apples under a tree and put my feet in the sand, put my toes in the sand, girl. Put my toes in the sand. I want to go on a road trip with somebody who also shimmers in the light like I do, because like, we're both caramel and delicious. It's giving. No. But no, like, that's all I really wanted to say. Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, whatever time it is when you watch this video. I think I'm gonna get up and go take a shower, because I'm kind of dirty. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.